Alright, hey, we're back. Now this is a continuation of the bass fishing video. Now we're gonna work on lures. I'm gonna start off with top waters, and then Brennan's gonna work on anything but top waters. So, let me show him this one. First things first, we'll start with poppers. I have two here. I have this, three. These are just like fish poppers. This one I really like. It's called a hula popper. It represents a frog, I'm assuming, and it works really good. There's just one problem with it. It's very light, so you have to use a light spinner with like real light line. And then I have these two. These are just normal poppers. I like this one for like peacock bass and stuff. Just reel it fast along the surface, and it casts really far because it's nice and heavy. And then I have this one. It's also good for peacock bass and largemouth. Doesn't cast medium. It's not that as far. Now let's move on to walk the dogs. This is my favorite walk the dog. The red and white. Snook love it and bass love it. It casts a mile. And it works really good. It's made by Zara, I think. It's a Zara Spook. And then there's this. It's a tiny torpedo. It works pretty good. You just jerk it along the surface and it splashes. It's good in shallow water, like up in the grass and stuff. Just cast between patches. And then last but not least, we have frogs.
These are two hollow body frogs.
I'm not a huge fan of them, but a lot of people like them. I use them occasionally, if I really feel like it. But they're pretty nice.
You just stick out right there.
You just skid them along the surface, and they don't get caught on any weeds that are under them because it sits low like that, and then the hooks come up to the top. It's a double hook. And
all right, now I'm going to show you about everything that pretty much is below the water. All right, so first I'm going to start off with crankbaits. These are a couple crankbaits I like to use. This one's big. Dives 15 feet, I think, maybe just under. It's a Berkley DB3, if you want to know that. But I really like this thing. I was messing with my friends that I had a fish on, and I was like, "Oh guys, I got a fish on, And they're like, "No way, how big?" I'm like, "Oh, this thing's monster." And I ended up actually having a fish on. It was like 4.5 pounds. So that's one of the crankbaits. That's a Berkley. This one right here, it's a KVD 5XD. So that's like more the bigger version. I love this. Probably is my second favorite crankbait.
I'm gonna show them the secret weapon.
All right, so that's what it looks like. This one right here. That's another KVD. This is the 4XD, so it's a barely smaller. This one goes I think 20 feet. This one goes I think 15 feet. This is my favorite one right here though. Now we have this bait's really cool. So that goes back and forth right here. You can see that. It's a broken back right here. But as the depth changes and the temperature changes, the color on this lure will go from like red to blue to orange.
All right, wait, hold on. I gotta cut you off here. I got two of my secret weapons to show you. I love these. Where's the fluke? First, I'm gonna show you this. It's a paddle tail worm. It's blue. I have no clue what brand it's made by. I found it in my dad's tackle box. I have like 3 left, but I love them. They're short, but they work great in anywhere. It's pouring outside. Yeah, and then another one of mine. I love these on rainy days. Actually, any day really. Zoom Super Fluke, Smoking Super Fluke. It's medium sized paddle tail, and you just throw a Gomakatsu weighted hook in there. You're good to go.
Alright, so now I'm going to go back.
Oh, wait, hold on. One more thing.
No. Alright, so this,
Tormentor.
It's a Tormentor.
Made by Tormentor.
It's by a minute. It's made by Tormentor. We'll go with. I've never used it, but my friend uses it. It's he catches some real big fish on that.
Snook.
Yeah, snook love it too.
Striped bass.
This one, the DOA shrimp, you might not think it will work,
Most versatile lure.
but the thing is amazing. It's really versatile. All you do is you throw it out there, you let it sink, and
Jig it.
twitch, and bass will come right after it. Think maybe snook would only take it, but you can leave this thing on there, and you're set.
It's a.
And here is a trick for these things. So, as you see, if you might get this problem, the hook might come out of it a little too far. So all you do is you take a little super glue right here, you put it on there, you let it go, and it hardens. I did that to almost every single of my DOA shrimp, and it stays there. This bait's real big. It's almost 6 inches. What I do is I reel it just above the weeds in my neighborhood. So this is if it's a real, I don't know, rainy day. Sometimes I'll use it. Really any day too, but I only throw this a couple times. But you will catch big fish on this if you can reel it good. It's a Gambler Big Easy. It's great. I love it. What color?
That is the icebreaker.
This is the icebreaker. So it's silver down here, gold up here.
Those are good for early morning.
Really good for early mornings. Also has a paddle tail. I love this thing.
Now, ones that are better for the middle of the day and nighttime are the it's pretty much the same as the icebreaker, but it's the 49er. So like Gold Rush. It's pretty good.
This is the regular easy, so it's smaller. As you can see, we'll put them up to each other. Yeah, so this one's maybe an inch smaller. This right here, this is another swim bait. It's called a Shadowlicious. These things are awesome. I love these things. The tail right here just flips back and forth really fast. The Gamakatsu hook in there. It has a hollow body right here. Here's another paddle tail worm. I love this thing. Use it in really anywhere. Just throw a little hook on there, a little weight. Throw it out there. You can jig it up and down like that. You can do really anything with this. Now this one right here, this is strictly a flip and jig. So you'll put your flipping hook on there or pitching hook on there, and you just jig it up and down, up and down, up and down, and then you reel it in, cast it out there. So yeah, this is made by Zoom. I like this thing. It's a Gambler, so it's just like this one, but yet it's much smaller.
It's old school.
And it's the old school version. I'm pretty sure there is a website you can go on.
But it's not called Gambler anymore. There's this website that buys molds from companies that they don't use anymore for lures.
oldschoolbaits.com or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
And you can buy it. And so this one has a paddle tail. I mean, we've caught a couple 4-pounders, almost a 5-pounder on it.
It's pretty killer.
All right.
Oh wait, one more lure. This one, it's a Charlie Worm. It's made by Charlie Worm. It's their paddle tail fluke, and it's very versatile. It can be used as a paddle tail lure. It can be used as a swim bait. It's awesome.
All right. See you guys later. Like, subscribe. See ya.
For more on how to get the fish on your line, subscribe to us at Fishing Boys 16.